Alright, well, we're gonna be live for a couple hours, so we're gonna have some fun. Yeah, I know I am. Got a problem with that, Nick? I'm trying to press play, but I couldn't. Ugh. I get my PlayStation stuff set up over here. Yeah. Oh my god. While we wait to spawn in, this will be very interesting. While we wait to spawn in. Oh, my phone. My watch vibrated. Alerting me of something. I was already in there. Oh, that was it. Well then. Fuck. Anyway. I have that. I have this. My watermelon shotgun. I have. Well. Wait for people to join. We're gonna stay on my, mirror. I want to get like a gray hoodie. Do I have one? Or can I adjust the color of this one? You always gotta do this. You gotta do this shit I on. Is it press okay? The Pride hoodies. Nice. Nice. We're gonna wait a little while. Cunt. Anyway. That itches. We got some chairs in here, actually. There's some, like, chairs in here. Okay. Now we can do this, actually, if we grab it. We grab the whole chair itself. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Wait, I don't want to do that. I want to grab it again, put it from the back. Okay. Alrighty. Wait, I'm gonna. Okay, so we have, I guess you could say, a lot to do. Not really a lot, but first, I want to start making a schedule for YouTube. Live streams, because I don't really do videos anymore. Can't till you get a new controller. So, so we're doing that now. Live streams for the VR. I didn't mean to. There you go. Know that maker pen. I don't know why I grabbed it. So we need to sit there and so we have a few things to do, I guess. Not really many, but a few. Because we have a few things we gotta do. So we have. Sorry about the audio thing. I just don't feel like muting myself in game yet. But we have sort of a few things to do here. You could say we have a few things to do. But anyway, we have a lot of things. Well, we're gonna be doing a few things today. First, we're gonna build a room today to do this stuff in, instead of the dorm room that I'm in. So, I'll probably call upon a few friends, see if any of them want to help. I have one in particular. One. Just one. But he might work. Let's find out. So the stream is going to be kind of off for a second. Fucker's on. This fucker in a party too? Doesn't seem like he is. See if he's gonna join me. This isn't a party. No, he's not in a party. Hopefully he joins. Come on. Come on. Chance, I know you want to. Aw, you fucking bastard. Fucking bastard. Hopefully he does. Hopefully. Find out. Chance. Come on, Chance. Wonder, is Reaper on as well? My other guy? This motherfucker on. Wait, I see it. Damn, he's at a party. Damn. Didn't have all my friends today. Damn. So I think he's playing by himself. Dumbass. Motherfucker didn't join though. Okay. Well, so he didn't join. Okay. So he didn't join. He ain't gonna join. From my understanding, he ain't gonna join. So how about the whole me even going back and forth my party menu? I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay. So we're fully back here. Um. Oh, that's me and my girlfriend. Yay. Yay, me and my girlfriend. That makes me happy right there. Makes me really happy. So, we have a few games we're gonna go do. First, I don't know. Let's just figure out what my friends are on. Like one of the good friends I used to play with are on. I don't know, we'll find out. I don't know who the fuck you are. Oh my guys. Damn. So we'll go make, I guess, some new friends out somewhere. Because we really don't have anything to do right now. So yeah, I might have just live streamed earlier, but I'm gonna do it again. Because I'm bored and I have nothing better to do. Um, who knows? Maybe my girlfriend will pop in the chat. Hopefully she does. I want to say hi to her. Um, I don't know. We'll see. So we have to do a few things. Well, not really do, but we're gonna do a few things. First of all, I might switch his beanie out from white to red. Well, maybe. Yes, maybe. And second of all, I want to clone that, but that's just my name. Meant to say it, but I don't. Oh, I hit the mannequin. So we're gonna do places where we're gonna sit there, and we're gonna make a room where we do live streams and YouTube stuff. So I'm probably gonna get a few friends, hopefully get a few friends to help me out. So with that being said, we're gonna go do a few things. Well, I'm gonna see if I can actually, because I'm gonna do it from my watch. I think I've been 26 subscribers. Sweet. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna make a room. Yay. Um, we'll just go ahead and use a YouTube template. So my bad thing about Rec Room. I hate needing to do that. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go and do those things I said I would. Because I can. And I most certainly will. Here we go. We're gonna sit here. Oh my, I don't want that. Okay, so we already have, well.
Welcome to the YouTube template. You can use the Maker
Shut the fuck up. We need the boom mic to make more sounds here. Alrighty, well, I don't care. We're gonna do this. What the hell are you? Okay, anyway. What's back over here? Complete death. Gotcha. So we can't sit in those chairs. But, climb up the wall. At least if we could. But, we have... this is basically where we're gonna do, I guess, YouTube stuff. The boxes. Alrighty, well, we need to sit here and do that, because why not? Another picture. Anyway. But we have, oh, well, that's basically done at this point, unless we want to, if we actually want to do stuff with it. We're looking for, like, let's do a play button. So we're probably gonna track down, well, right here looks good. Maybe. So, I'll get to work on this later, because this will be the YouTube room that I do. We just saved it, so. Anyway. We're gonna go work on aiming. Excuse me. The Stanley Parable is a thing. The Stanley Parable is a thing. The Stanley Parable is a thing. Where's my water? Here it is.
Hey there.
Yo. Oh. Hi, can I help you? What? I don't know what you want. You want to be friends or something? That's what you want to do? You want to be friends or something? Is that what I'm saying? There you go. Yeah.
What?
What? You got suddenly lower. Hey, get out of my sandwich. No. Da 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 da. Let's piss off the narrator. Oh God, recommended height. I am the recommended height.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, that's trippy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
This is trippy.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Oh Jesus, now I'm in
Something
the game.
was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
No. I want about my office. And you sit back down for a bit until this game loads. Da 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 da. The end is never, 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 the end is never.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Would it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Hell yeah. That was fun. I like that. How I can move during this. I like that. That was fun. I want to do it again now. What if I do the same thing?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the
Damn
map
it, he said the
until
same
he
thing.
heard this narration.
Damn it,
all
he did the
along.
same thing.
He then
no,
praised
he
the game
said
for
the
its
same
insightful and
dialogue.
witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yes.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. you too will become quite unbearable.
Let's go actually do the game now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Other computers that say that, like awaiting input? Or is it just this laptop that says that? Wait, I'm actually gonna stand up in this game, right? Wait, so if I go back the other way, is there another one that says it right here? Oh, this is awaiting input. Good, that's Papers, Please reference. Is it around here somewhere? I hope it is. No, because it's that one right there. I actually kind of hate this. Fuck. So, this has been very interesting. This has been very interesting so far.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Want a cup of coffee?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't want to take the first open door. Yeah, I don't want to, so I'm not gonna.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, you shut the fuck up, you narrator.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Hello.
I realize that investing your
How you
trust
doing?
in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Whoops. I wouldn't unplug the phone. Oh well. I answered it because my hand was fucking out. Oops. Oh well. That was funny. See, now
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Hello, Riley? Hold on. What?
You still streaming?
Yes.
Alright, I'll jump on.
Okay. Eh. You okay?
Yes.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me?
Watermelon.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I love you, dude. Love you too. Eh.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
I have my VR headset on
I
though,
don't
so.
make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled
I love
to.
you too, babe.
I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time
I
he'll
love you
see.
too, babe.
Maybe this time.
I love you more than more.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a
I love you
button.
more than more than more than
And
more
I
than
tried
more.
again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
I wanna die. Yeah, I died.
Can I watch My Hero Academia tonight before I go to bed?
Well, as long as I still get to cuddle you and I can go to bed with you.
If they don't decide to shut off the Wi-Fi, yeah, of course.
Yay. Okay. I don't mind. Ow, my neck. I love you too. Well, I can have a heavy, sort of heavy thing, kinda.
Well, I kissed your neck so hot.
Thank you.
Feel better.
Yeah, by the way, I changed my Rec Room character. I have red hair now.
Jaden,
Yeah?
random, flavor, and it's great.
Yep. Loading, looting, 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 looting.
Okay, get locked out, Rick, let's go.
Yeah, except I'm just playing the Stanley
All
Parable.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, I don't want to switch my live streams right now. Would that make you happy if I did?
Wait, can we do a Rick Room together?
We could, but you would stay muted.
I'm so not in the mood to download it again, though.
You don't have to.
Damn, I wish we could play cross-platforming. Damn, Minecraft would work. We could still play Minecraft servers together.
No, we couldn't.
No, we could. It's all
Controller.
cross-platform. Yes, we could, babes.
Controller.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant you can't cross-platform those. It's
Yeah, you can.
cross-platform everything. I can play with a PC. I can play with the old player, a PC player, a PS4 player, an Xbox player.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Yeah, no.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Don't believe me when I say that until I look it up. That was originally supposed to be a update,
I knew it was meant to be an update.
but it was way too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I know what I wish I can go back in time and do.
Hmm.
Tell my past self. First of all, do not give your account to Kendrick. He's gonna ruin all your shit on Fortnite. Second of all, don't do just Minecraft. Buy Minecraft Xbox One Edition because then you can get Xbox One, and you can also get because if you play it for like I think 10 hours.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, I know. I've done it before.
I wish I would have done that.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off
You
on the
okay,
wrong
honey?
foot here.
I love
I'm
you.
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Narrator can suck my dick. Riley, I pissed off the narrator.
You piss off everyone.
I know. I'm happy about it though.
You're happy that you piss off everybody?
Yep.
I love you.
I love you too, Rai Rai.
I don't mind grape. It's just not my favorite. Okay. These are mine, by the way. I'm putting this one back.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you
I like
something
all of them
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, did I? I walked through the red door. No, I didn't.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
Blue.
door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
I love
Well,
you.
don't let me stop you.
What's up, man?
Hello, yo.
I too.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire
Yes.
story I had written out
Yes.
specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
You didn't.
Well, I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because
You're right, it
this
was
is
for all
what
for
you
nothing.
wanted to see.
Yep, I did.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely
Nuclear
nothing so far.
explosions!
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Are we going to Minecraft? Yay, Minecraft!
But yours is broken, isn't it?
I know, but I'm playing the Stanley Parable in Rec Room. I'm playing the Stanley Parable in Rec Room. I can play Do You Copy? Remember that horror game? Mark played it in 3 Scary Games.
Nice.
So I can play Do You Copy?
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's
We'll
take
see.
a look.
Yes. Do the third door again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yes!
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't
Bet.
mind taking a look at it, would you?
Nope. Bet, let's do it.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Riley. Hey, Ry. I'm spamming button. I did. I said Ry. I'm spamming button. No. Let's let the baby touch the fire.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
Minecraft.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Minecraft. Why we? Minecraft. It might be Minecraft.
Good boy.
Let's see, is it Minecraft? Minecraft. Minecraft.
Well, Stanley, is this any
Minecraft.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Why are we at Minecraft? Well, if I go this way, it's a ravine. There we.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
No, the Minecraft. Fine, dick. Minecraft better than the other game you're gonna show me. Maybe. Unless it's a shooter game. Then for me, you got me sold. Sportal! Yay, Portal. I like Portal.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is. Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
The companion cube.
Genius.
Why wait, it's a cube.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. I don't think there's a simpler puzzle. Why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game...